Well, good morning and welcome to another episode of Woodward's Watercolours. Today it's just after 6 a.m. in the morning. It's Friday and I am heading to catch a plane from Belfast International Airport, which is roughly about 20 minutes away, to get a flight to Bristol, to get a train down to St Austell to meet Toby. So come on with me and let's get going. Well, here we are. We're at the airport in the long stay car park, and A2, that's the bit I need to remember because I can never remember where I've parked the car. So this is the bit where I check the passports, tickets, money, any of the rest of you like that. And then we'll get ourselves into the terminal, get these, I was going to say get the bags dropped off for we're actually carrying on. It's more about getting through security. And then we can get on the flight. Ooh! So I thought I'd get started right away. Here we've got the Faber Castell set with the 6 pit pens. Now it's very noisy in here, so you're going to have to tolerate that. I'm going to draw, you can see the stairs here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it quickly here. Brand new sketchbook. Keep it nice and loose. For a more illustrative style here, this is lovely, the grey Faber Castell pen. Trying to just get the structure of it. Sometimes when I'm away I just try and draw something that is just dead simple and obvious, but it's very much part of the place that I'm in. So at the moment, obviously being in the airport means that I'm going to just draw something really simple and keep it nice and loose. Means that I have permission to just really enjoy drawing this and not be getting so stressed about it has to look absolutely perfect. It's got these nice little steps. They're coming in, so I'm going to just lean that bit heavier. Just keeping in these lines, and also then there's much darker line that's happening further on down. Right, so I'm deliberately not being concerned about the wonkiness of the lines or anything else that's going on. I'm just wanting to capture this as is. A little bit of a bar goes across here in this section. Just looking to see now, some of this is completely off. And we've got all of this, just drag these on a wee bit here. Got these wheels. Even trying to keep it all in some sort of off perspective, you know. Okay, so once we've got that initial line drawn done, then we've got all of these other different shades of grey. So I want to try and find one that's even darker. They're all brush pens as well. So what we can do with it is get some of these darker lines, which should really bring some interest to this as well. Just adding a little bit of depth to it. Now, because I'm wanting to keep this really quite illustrative style, it means that you can just enjoy. And actually what you can do is, if you're going over some of the lines, you can nearly tighten them up a little bit too. I know that whenever Quentin Blake is drawn, he draws once and then draws a second time on a light box of the same thing. And I would assume that some of that is about making the lines that he wants more the way he wants them. This line here, really wanted to pull it up much tighter, but we're not going to be able to do that. unless we're, you know, adding in some sort of depth or something like that. Airports are such noisy places, aren't they? So just a way to do a simple sketch of a scene. Now what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to bore you with, is I'm going to add in the stampers, because that will just add in a little bit of just a little bit of something to it. So that's the first sketch in the first sketchbook. So there's the addition of the stampers, and I find that actually, you know, if the drawing's really loose, the stampers sort of make it look more deliberate or something like that. But I'm really pleased to just have started in such a light-hearted way and to just enjoy. You know, it's also something to do when you're waiting for the plane, but that will forever now anchor me back to the moment, you know. So this is it. Here we get boarding, flying. We're on time to fly to Bristol.
Smoking flight, and that includes the use of electronic cigarettes.
Well, here we are. We've made it in time to Bristol Temple Meads station, which you can see is under a bit of repair at the minute. It's a lovely place. Been here several times. It's always nice coming somewhere where you know is a bit familiar and you know the routine. So getting the train now, hopefully the 10:45, which will take me to St Austell in Cornwall. There will be a transfer, I think, in Plymouth. So planning to get in, get my ticket, get on the train, hopefully do another sketch.
just to like to advise those customers standing on board the train, we do have seats available on board. There is seats in every single coach on board the train. Anyone with luggage, can I ask if your luggage is stored in the correct areas on board? These are in the racks above your head, the racks at the end of each carriage. Or alternatively, we do have a large luggage area on board, and this is in coach D. There is seats, so if you're blocking them, we will be moving your luggage as we have people standing and sitting on the train. Thank you.
Well, we have arrived at Plymouth after a little bit of an eventful journey because there was a train stuck on the platform. Then we had to sit and wait for a while, but I did get the opportunity to draw with the Inktense on that square Seawhite of Brighton 140 GSM. Actually, I thought it was more like 220, but it really can withstand the water being added. So it was really good to be able to do that. Now that's the first time that I have drawn without having any narration going on, so you can tell me what you think of that. I thought to go for an actual train experience, you know, so that you're exactly what you would be doing if you were drawn somewhere. You're not going to be talking throughout it and saying, and now we're going to be adding in a little bit of brown. You're just going to keep going with it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm going to conclude this first video from this trip here in Plymouth because we had the drawing in Belfast Starbucks in the airport, and deliberately also I know that the sound was poor there, but I wanted to give, that's exactly what it's like when you're playing or sketching out and about somewhere. You don't have the calm music going, or you know, the distraction of just being able to just have a gentle environment. You're just in the middle of it trying to draw something. So I hope you enjoyed that too. You can let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you want to know more about me, you can head to woodwardswatercolours.co.uk. You'll find lots of information there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon, and I will see you in the next segment sometime soon. Bye.